Hi, this is best-selling weight loss author and nutrition specialist Brad Pilon. And in today's short presentation, you're going to see which common foods you may be eating on a daily basis that research now shows can make fat loss around a man's belly next to impossible because of the devastating effect they can have on your master male hormone. What's more is that you'll also be learning 3 fat-burning strategies exclusively for men that are in all likelihood unlike anything you've ever heard or seen before. Strategies that have now become the cornerstone for helping hundreds of thousands of guys around the world achieve healthy, life-changing weight loss results without any pills, powders, or potions. And when you start applying these radically unique, easy-to-implement strategies, as early as tonight, you too can begin experiencing the leaner, healthier body you desire, just like all of the guys you're seeing today have already. Again, in case you don't know me, this is 3-time international best-selling weight loss author, body transformation specialist, and men's health advocate Brad Pilon. Now, let me begin the most important part of today's presentation by asking you a question. Do you know what naturally occurring single solitary hormone is proven to strip off belly fat, build lean muscle, and increase strength, energy, performance, and libido for men? If you said testosterone, you'd be correct. You see, with this master male hormone on your side, you possess a much leaner, stronger, more muscular physique with a youthful, sky-high, woman-pleasing libido. And without testosterone on your side, you can forget about shedding any significant amount of unsightly belly flab or achieving a lean, muscular physique. Low levels of testosterone are not only directly linked to belly fat, obesity, fatigue, and poor sexual performance, but also a long list of diseases in men, including diabetes, depression, and heart disease. And shockingly, study after study has proven that natural testosterone levels in men over the last 20 years have dropped dramatically and are now lower than ever before in history. And it's no coincidence that the obesity rate in men has been on a steep, unhealthy rise during that same time period. Research shows that every year millions of men struggling with their weight, belly fat, energy levels, health, and sexual performance are suffering from low testosterone. And if the food you eat seems to go straight to your belly, you should know science has recently proven your waist circumference to be the #1 predictor of low testosterone in men. What are some other predictors of low testosterone in men? Well, start with honestly answering these 5 key questions. When you bend over at the waist, can you grab at least an inch or 2 of belly fat? When you gain weight, does it seem to show in your face and especially in your lower abdominals? Do you ever find yourself experiencing early afternoon fatigue or relying on caffeine for energy? Is your libido not quite what it once was? Do you have less motivation and drive to hit the gym and exercise than you would like? If you answered yes to any of these questions, chances are you could be one of the millions of men dealing with a devastating disadvantage of low testosterone and living without the body you desire and deserve. And you're definitely not alone. So what's causing this recent epidemic of low testosterone and weight gain, especially around a man's belly? Well, a huge reason is that so many foods in the modern Western diet contain chemicals and hormones that create an estrogenic effect in your body that crushes your testosterone and your ability to burn fat. Let's check out some of the absolute worst testosterone killers you must avoid at all costs if you really want a chance at leaning out. Soy-based foods that are found everywhere, from cereals, baked goods, and snacks to salad dressings and mayonnaise. All processed foods found throughout the middle aisles of your grocery store. Commercial milks, yogurt, and cheeses that come from cows pumped full of estrogen and sugar. Now, although avoiding these testosterone-crushing foods is essential, what you do eat needs to serve, protect, and boost your master male hormone if you're serious about shedding pounds and getting in shape. And that brings us to one of the main reasons why generic diets fail so many men. You see, quite simply, generic diets are designed for women because approximately 80% of the diet industry's customers are women. They're not suited for a man's needs at all, especially now in this new era of terrible testosterone production and excessive belly fat in men. You see, these diets focus on calorie and fat restriction, which further devastates your already dismal testosterone levels, along with your ability to burn belly fat. An efficient weight loss plan for men must provide plenty of calories and healthy fats that provide the building blocks for testosterone. Some of the best belly-blasting, testosterone-boosting foods for men include grass-fed beef like delicious steaks and bison burgers, nuts and nut butters, salmon, avocado, whole eggs, coconut oil, oysters, and cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, and Brussels sprouts because they naturally fight the excess estrogens you've been exposed to on a daily basis. And using foods like these to boost your metabolism and testosterone becomes even more important as you age, because by the time you hit age 30, your natural testosterone begins to decline every year thereon. Now this leads us right into our second tip, which is how to eat for your age in order to maximize testosterone and fat burning. You see, new research reveals most men experience metabolic changes when they reach 18 to 20 years of age that can make you gain weight, even if you're eating the same foods in the same amounts as you've always been eating. Or worse, even less than you've always been eating. Maybe this has happened to you after high school or college, or maybe you've noticed it happen to a friend you ran into after you haven't seen them for a few years. Often, if your metabolism has changed, you don't even realize it until you look at photos of yourself just a few years back and see a leaner, more energized version of yourself than what you see in the mirror today. Well, the good news is it doesn't have to be that way, and I'll explain why. Newest research shows a younger man is more likely to use carbohydrates as energy and fuel for lean muscle tissue instead of storing them as fat. However, as you age, your body's ability to utilize carbohydrates lessens, and they're more likely to be stored as fat. Yet younger men are also super sensitive to protein and its fat loss and lean muscle building benefits. That's why the following flat stomach rule can help you eat your way leaner while taking years off your looks. Starting at age 18 to 20, gradually reduce the amount of carbohydrates you eat, but raise the amount of healthy fat and protein you eat to take the place of those calories. Doing this can help create a younger, faster, fat-burning metabolism without dieting, while keeping you more satisfied and less hungry. Now it's time to get to our third and by far most vitally important tip for boosting your metabolism and testosterone, and shifting your body into full fat-burning mode. This tip is what I'm most well known for teaching to guys around the world, and it's called shape-specific nutrition. And what that means is eating correctly for where your body is storing fat. You see, recently, science has revealed amazing information about what your body's shape says about your hormonal environment. And your hormonal environment is directly related to where you're storing stubborn fat and can greatly affect the way your body responds to various foods. And we can use this information to your advantage when it comes to creating targeted fat loss in your most problematic areas. This is so important. Understanding what your true body shape is and where you're storing fat and why is absolutely crucial to know what, when, and how much to eat in order to maximize your testosterone and fat loss. As an example, I like to look at carbohydrates because they're the trickiest of the nutrients to get right, and they can end up being your best friend or your absolute worst nightmare when it comes to fat loss. Carbohydrates are essential for providing our mind and body with energy, and there's a specific way you can use them to dramatically accelerate fat loss. However, there's a big catch, and it has to do with your body shape. You see, where you're storing fat tells us how your body naturally releases various amounts of a fat-storing, testosterone-plummeting hormone called insulin in response to carbohydrates. And the more insulin you have floating around, the lower your testosterone level is, and the more painstakingly difficult burning belly fat becomes. That's why you must strategically consume carbohydrates at specific times with other specific foods based on your body shape in order to minimize insulin release, avoid fat storage, maximize testosterone, and accelerate fat burning. As you can see, this is yet another reason generic plans continually fail you. We're all different, and we all have different nutritional needs. Generic plans are not designed for you as a man, nor do they adjust your nutrition for your age, weight, height, metabolism, or most importantly, your body shape. This is why there's not a professional bodybuilder, fitness competitor, or celebrity in the world that accomplishes a remarkable physique transformation by blindly following a generic plan. They always have a nutrition approach that is customized to them. I'm sure you can see why these guys invest huge amounts of money into cutting-edge personal nutrition coaches. Well, do me a favor. Imagine having your own celebrity nutritionist showing you exactly what foods to eat, in what amounts, and when, every single day to skyrocket your metabolism, testosterone, and ensure your fastest fat loss results. Can you picture how much faster and easier shedding body fat is with this kind of advantage? And just imagine the energy, vitality, strength, power, and performance you possess alongside your leaner, flatter stomach when your #1 master male hormone is cranked all the way up and working for you around the clock. Well, today, you can begin experiencing all of this for yourself. I'd like to introduce you to the V-Taper solution, the first and only nutrition system designed specifically to help men create targeted fat loss where they need it most, boost testosterone, and create a faster, younger fat-burning metabolism. The V-Taper solution uses a completely unique approach to healthy, sustainable, and targeted fat loss.